Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Borderlands 2. Previously, we made our way to the Bloodshot Fortress, met Eddie along the way, got us a new car, and we also met Roland, who got kidnapped. This episode, we're gonna save him. Hopefully. But just loot us out, love. No, he's just sent to loader. Now, another reason why I want to play a prequel to this game is because Wilhelm is actually a pivotal character. So I thought it would have been interesting to play the games in story order, because then people here wouldn't, because then you guys would know who Wilhelm is. Most Borderlands fans do. It's just if you all watch as blind, it would have been a nice, cool thing. But yeah, loaders and bloodshots are going to fight each other. So honestly, just ignore most enemies. Explosives like the only threat, or a badass loader. Oh my god, fatality! But we're just going to run through. Because, like I said last episode, we are on a timer. If we take too long to help Roland will be moved to a whole different map. One I think is worse to save him in. So I'd actually rather save him here. But this area was designed for you to fail. That's why it made such a long map. Usually in the highest difficulty, you would get to the end but not actually be able to save Roland. Because things be that difficult. Check out the deception. And just one, because there's going to be some more enemies over here. I don't have to just ignore them. And he's dead. And we can go over here. Hey Roland. I'm trying to remember, did I play Roland for Zombie Island and Dr. Ned? Or did I play Brick? I think I played Brick. Now, a cool trick you can do is this. I am shooting the freaking constructor. You seem to forget the elephant in the room, Roland, which is the badass load. Now, constructors, they are all about tactical evasion, basically. They will spawn extra loaders, and they'll spawn turrets. They do a slam attack if you're close enough to them, but they're not hyper offensive, but they are strong when they do hit you. You deal with him for now, and I need to check out some nades. Nailed it. Hey, Scorpio Turret. Heal me, Scorpio Turret. Please. We met in the previous life. Now, bastards you can take off arms, but they're obviously going to be more tougher. Made of sturdier stuff, basically. Roland! Okay, so for those who don't know, I went next, I exploded to set him off and have him explode. Roland killed the loader, which caused it to explode. So Roland basically killed me after I saved his life. I wasn't expecting Roland to be the one to do it. Boo. You're mean. I got something I can show you. There's this little section. If you press the button, that will close. If you ever find in it, they will die and you will get a random piece of loot. Usually a white or green weapon. So like Roland, you too could sacrifice me. Except you actually get something out of it, unlike Roland who just decided he wanted to shoot a goddamn exploder for some reason. Now we can be back at Sanctuary and just do some stuff. There are a lot of side quests on the map, we might do them next episode. I won't guarantee or not. Because I have to decide if I want to do a legendary or unique guide for anything.
Wow, you are a dumbass.
Yeah, total dumbass.
Just joking, dude. I'm happy to see you.
Oh.
This is where you say you're happy to see me too?
Oh, right.
Smooth.
Yeah, you're a dumbass, Roland. I have to admit, she wasn't joking.
Nancy Jack is gonna kill us all unless you can stop it.
He means hi. Hi.
Right. Sorry. I'll be honest. I'm losing something. I'm trying to stop Jack. Save my ass and Libby's.
Thanks.
We're gonna survive this. We need your help. Now we thought Jack would have took the ball to use his power to wipe us off the field. But until I slowed down, I found out
What?
he's not gonna open the door. He's gonna control it.
I'll just go repeat myself. What?
All Jack's looking for is the passion of powerful enough to destroy all life. Jack is the world.
I don't like it.
There's a problem. Keep the ball clear when you roll in Jack's color. But it's intense.
Mom, how you did she does that sometimes.
She might have told you the key is in charge. We're racing against every ounce of that stuff that Jack finds in the house. Those are the two controls that way. That way. Now anybody knows that. It's a spy. He's good at gathering intel. So I'm sure he's smart. Let's get a fire.
Cool. Before I do that, I want to see how long the recording is. 8 minutes. I don't want to do a story objective and then focus entirely on side quests. But there are side quests. Whatever you say, Roland. But I like some side quests will unlock specific enemies that will drop legendaries. I think what we'll do is we'll get the objectives up ahead done and then focus on side quests. We're gonna go to Freehold's Divide, as that's where we're required to be. I should probably buy ammo, but I refuse to. Oh, Savage Lee. Well, I didn't drop anything. I did save quests last time, did I? No, I didn't. It just happened to spawn now. We don't need to farm a deeper anyways, because you already got one. But if you want to farm another one, you could. But in multiplayer, there is a glitch you can do to duplicate weapon weight. So you don't worry about it too much. Now, won't this even need a fire weapon? That's kinda true, but also kinda not. But there's some stuff I want to show off. Firstly, you want a free fire gun? Shoot a snowman? You get a missiles tinderbox. Now, the missiles tinderbox is the exact same as Flint's tinderbox, and sometimes you actually just get Flint's tinderbox from that snowman. So I could have technically not done a weapon guide for that, but there's basically 3 different farms for it. You really one should have farmed this gun, but you don't really need a fire weapon. What you want to do is, well, these are Varkas, they have a whole bunch of different gimmicks. So just hit that. They are burning. They should have been burning. Well, that's dumb.
Set some more on fire before that one dies.
Well, I didn't set that one on fire, Roland. Out my way. Burn. Okay, that's just insta-killing now. So the best way to do is go over here. And when you get close enough, do that. And just like that, we've made another Vault Hunter from Borderlands 1. So dead. Yes, Mordecai. Good to see him again, I guess. Yeah, it's good to see him again. Okay, now I can talk about what Varkas are all about. So Varkas, they will burrow into the ground occasionally and enter a pod. If that pod hatches, they upgrade to their next evolutionary stage. This also includes a secret boss on Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. They start off as lava, then they evolve into a doll, which basically just fly. Then you go badass, which is just a badass Varkid, which basically needs to take corrosive damage. They're usually an elemental type like fire, corrosive, stuff like that. Then you go super badass. In fact, they go badass, which is just a flesh version of a Varkid that's big. Big and does a ton of damage. Then super badass, which gets armor, so you need to use a corrosive weapon for them. And they'll do elemental damage as well, and just projectile vomit at you. They then go super ultimate badass, which are big flying Varkids that take a lot of damage and move around a lot and just projectile vomit at you as well. Then on Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, you can become a raid boss called Vermivus the Invincible, who takes forever to spawn solo and forever to, even longer somehow, to spawn in multiplayer. I am not going to show off fighting Vermivus because it will take forever just to spawn her. But if you want to see just people fighting Vermivus, search it up. But Vermivus' loot table is that interesting. Like anything she can drop can be dropped by someone else. There's Tina. Tina is a fun character that just keeps getting worse and worse somehow. And Tina mentioned a General Ransom. I'll talk about that in a bit when she's done talking. Just flops. Okay, now they're done talking for maybe 20 seconds. So, General Lancet is honestly something I wish we got a DLC of in Borderlands 1. I know Tina says 1 specifically saves up, but that would have been such a fun DLC in Borderlands 1, I'm sure. But no, we didn't get that. Instead, Tina gets a movie dedicated to her that doesn't have anything to do with General Lancet. And it's kind of just fair. Like when I say Tina gets worse and worse, the Borderlands movie is kind of the last straw. To where they took a really good character and did nothing about her. Now Tina does get a DLC in this game, which is really good. And is regarded as the best DLC in the entire franchise. Which is great. Just after that, she doesn't get much. Oh yeah, Mordecai is helping us out as well, he's sniping stuff. But yeah. Tina somehow just keeps getting worse and worse as the Borderlands franchise goes on. I don't know how. She's practically the mascot next to Claptrap. And there's a train. But I think if you actually play Bio Gage, she never called you her big sis. Now we're gonna rush through this objective. It's typically a bad idea too. Oh, we'll let you actually upgrade. Maybe we can get you to your highest level. You're... Slow down a bit. I want to see what exactly goes on about here. But yeah, I just think in general, the DLC would have been kind of cool. I also think Borderlands 1's DLC is great, especially since it introduced Palessus at the end. Which Palessus do make a return in this game. I do intend to show them off, they're just not as good as they were in Borderlands 1. Which is unfortunate. There's also a buzzard coming after us. I don't think you can get a Goliath to fight a buzzard though. Would have been fun if you could have though. Mordecai might one-shot anything he shoots. This map now does really high damage. I might be thinking of something he does later on. Thinking of something for later on, but there's no Goliaths around at that time anyways. Okay, yeah. Get out of here. Take him out. But you take out the buzzards because if the Goliath targets a buzzard, he's never going to hit it. Ooh, super bass. He's going after the buzzard. No, don't fight the buzzard. Go fight the guys on the ground. See if we can get him to fight some Valkyrs over here. You might do. You get out of my way. Jeez. Wait, is he still there? He is still there. So we need to anchor some barkers, get them all up here. Is he stuck? He's kinda stuck. There we go. He's now an ultimate badass. He has one more stage to go. No, target the pods. Target the pods. Go target the pods before they become badasses. You fool. Do the slam attack. Slam. Yes. Oh, he's now a fatal Godlife. This is the final level of a Goliath. Godlives, big tanky boys. But very good XP and loot pools. Finally got to show that. Ooh. I like that. Yeah. And there is this tunnel over here. You never have to go in here. But I want to. So let's just show that off, because what we could do is get to a point where I could end the episode, do a bunch of side quests, and so on and so forth. Basically, go to this ladder, there's a tunnel down there you can use. I just skipped it, because I'm awesome. And I think if you look in one of these windows, specifically this window, I think. Yeah, there's a fuse box. Sure, now opens the electric gate that's down there. So we can go have a little look-see. Heck, let's give this lawn rider a shot. Get it. There's a gun. Shot. I'm a nerd. I'll wholly admit that. Ooh, I like it. You can have some nades there. Not as big as a mag as our other Jacob shotgun, but I'm okay with that. With great damage comes low magazine size. Now, our reward for this is a red chest. That's all that's in here. You have no reason to really come in here other than this red chest. But this one is phase, you know. If you're exploring, might as well just do it. Plus, I mean, there was a wall symbol on the roof, so I mean, it's worth going up there for that at the very least. Now, there is a side quest that was unlocked actually right up in the map. There is a exclamation mark here. That was actually dropped from an enemy. We will do that later. Basically, if I time this episode right, I should be able to go to Sanctuary. Oh wait. Okay, we're gonna be locked out side quests for a while if my plan does work. Honestly, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Maybe I will do side quests before doing the main story thing. Yeah, probably do that. There will be a point where we will be locked out of side quests for a little bit. So I'll probably do a side quest right before I can get that option. Here you go, we're going to talk to Tina. And she is going to want us to leave. I don't want to compare it. Yeah, Tina doesn't want us to be in here. If you stand here, yeah, she'll tell you to get out. It's just, why can't I access stuff in the backpack? I guess it's too much. I was going to get a jump to look in there. Squishy, squishy, squish. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do in terms of side quests. So the thing is, I want to do all the side quests, and here does have some unlocked. But there's 2 mission items that only work well in a pair, and they get unlocked after we lose access to Sanctuary. So I'm fair. And Mordecai's slagging all those guys, that's funny. Can't argue free slagging. Now I could have ignored all these guys. There's a wall behind that door. Oh, it's just boosh. In a train coming. I will say, if you stood right here as the train was exploding, you would have died. You would have actually gotten crushed by the train, which is funny. Actually, let me check the recording time now. Okay, you know what? We're going to go in here and end the episode at that. So next time on Borderlands 2, we are going to see if we can wait this Hyperion convoy. Probably Roland. But I'll see you guys then.